Hello, everyone. My name is Appiah, aka Nazir, and today I'd like to take you guys behind the scenes of how I make some of my backgrounds. So, as an artist, you always need to seek for originality, you have to be original, and to avoid copyright issues in the future with your works. And I'm sure you already know the hustle and tussle of gaining recognition in the art industry, wherever you are. So, the last thing you want is to have copyright issues or complaints of copyright. Usually, most artists tend to use backgrounds they find online. I wouldn't want to use the word steal. Maybe they may take inspiration from those images or create an exact replica of those images and use that as their backgrounds. But as an up and coming artist, as a young up and coming artist, I'd advise you try and create your own backgrounds. So today I'm going to illustrate to you how I created this simple background of a short commission work from the National Folklore Authority, Ghana. But before that, I'd like to play a short scene of the clip. Here we go.
Master, Master T, Master, Lolly ayi.
No, Miss Shemo, say my same way. Manfanchebe, my baby, you be too sisia, but I say never gonna tie. But your mom corona announcement near to sisia.
So as you can see, the inside of the vehicle looks darker as compared to the outside environment. Because they're inside the vehicle, that means they're in a semi-enclosed surrounding. So it should have a lot of shade or darker tone as compared to what they see on the outside. So I usually like to select particularly parts that I would like to shade so I get a more accurate and finer stroke as compared to just moving the brush all over that object and not getting the exact or accurate finish that you want. So applying the basic shading principles, adding my dark shades and applying my light. I know sometimes it might seem very complicated and a whole lot of work, but one thing I know for sure is if you have the entire picture in your mind but it seems a bit nebulous or fuzzy, you can just start bit by bit. For example, I just had a quick sketch of inside the vehicle and I had another sketch of another vehicle outside, and I took it part by part. So if you're tackling the door or the door handle, you just focus on the door handle. You don't think about what's next or how you're going to paint that vehicle outside. You just focusing on the door handle and how a door handle should look. Of course, applying all the shading principles. And it all depends on you and how detailed you want your backgrounds to look like. For example, with this one, I didn't want it to look so detailed. Because I'm just trying to do a simple 2D scene, so I'm just going to keep it simple and not too detailed. Well, this brought back a lot of memories when I used to pick the trotro. As an artist, you also need to be very observant, and notice all the rust and burns inside of the trotro. And for all the non-Ghanaians watching this across the world, trotro is simply a name we give to all our public transport buses, like the way we have the Doro bus in Nigeria. So you can choose to call it trotro, or if you want to add a bit of slang to it, you call it a trosky. So let me shut. So there you have it. I hope you learned a thing or two from this. Once again, my name is Appiah, and I'm the voice for Nazir. Yeah, I know I sound different now because I tweaked the voice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and subscribe and keep supporting. It's Louis Cage Studios to the world. See ya.